The green line is what we call a power line, and we want to see the lead arm on that power line completely before impact, which means the hips have to slide into the power line. We have to have a good weight transfer. What you're going to see is a pretty decent takeaway, in pretty good position there, toe up, pretty decent hand movement, but you can see the hands have moved a lot further than the shoulders have rotated. We want the shoulders to rotate too. Notice that the shoulders aren't rotating enough to keep up with the hands. We'd like the turn back is a shoulder turn, not just an arm turn. Now from here, he's going to start his hips going through pretty good. He'll get a nice little bump, see that? Into the green line. Extends his left arm nice and long. Look how far away from his body his hands are. Then I want you to notice how far away from his body his hands are on the other side of the swing, on the follow through. So he's getting a good shift. Getting into position, then all of a sudden the hands quit moving. So his hands, although here, if he just moved his hands and kept the club at that angle, he'd have a perfect hit. What he does is he loses the angle of the club. See that? Now the club is starting to pass the hands. The club is well past the green line before his hands get to it. That's called scooping. We want the club head to be the last thing that passes through the green line. So instead of just getting that weak, high, soft lob shot with a 7-iron, we get a nice penetrating shot. Now the next thing is to look at what's happening with his shoulders. Notice his shoulders are no longer rotating, they're just rocking like a putter. Well, his elbow's going back behind him, his arms are all tied up against his body, he's got no extension, and he's got no rotation of the hips or the chest into the swing. Nothing. No throwing the club down the line.